Good morning. This is your Physique Fanatic, 71-year-old uh, Physique Fanatic. I've been resistance training for over 52 years, most of my life. Uh, I've had this physique for most of my life. But there was a time, I'm on TRT to begin with, and this month marks my 1 year on TRT. It's low dose, really low dose, 75 milligrams of scrotum cream that I've been doing for this month be a year. If you go back and look, I got over 200 videos. This is not the only one I've got. So go back. I got one on there when I was 67, and you can see my physique when I was 67, and it really isn't that much difference between then and now. So that's the reason why I'm on TRT, is to maintain my physique as I get older. Like 71 years old, I shouldn't look like this, right? But I look like this at 67, and I've looked like this when I was 50. When I was 50, I was bigger. And in my 30s, I was a lot stronger. So I'm not as strong as I was. In my 30s, I benched 315 pounds. Today, I'm lucky to get 225. I haven't tried it in a long time. I got flat bench press, straight bar presses messed my shoulder up. So I quit doing those. You got to know your limits. And as you age, your limits will be a little smaller than they were when you were younger. So you got to monitor yourself and tell yourself that you don't want to hurt yourself. That's the main thing. As you get older, you don't want to injure yourself to a point where you can't be mobile. Once you stop being mobile, then it's downhill all the way. That's why I always tell people, take care of those legs. Make sure those legs are strong, and work on mobility movements, side to side, forward and backwards, and move around. It's good exercises. I know when I was in football training, we had to run sideways and up and down the field and stuff, and I could still do that at 72 or 71. I'll be 72 here shortly. End of December, I'll be 72. And I can still run upstairs. My knees are fine. My knees are great. I have no problems at all with my knees, and that's because I stay mobile. I go walking, and here recently it's been so hot that walking is getting outside. I love walking outside. So that's when I do my walking about 2:30 in the afternoon, because I've gotten older and I have sciatic issues. So in the morning, if I go for a walk, my lower back just kills me. My whole area here just tightens up. But 2:30 in the afternoon, I'm fine. It's weird, I know, but I can go walking at 2:30. And I started something a little different. I got my bicycle down, aired up the tires, so I can bicycle in the morning, no problem at all. And I'm getting good pump on my legs. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm getting up in the morning, eating breakfast, and I'll go for a bicycle ride, a good long bicycle ride. And then 2:30 in the afternoon, I'll go for an hour walk. And I'm staying moving, and that's what your body's made for, is moving. And if you stop moving, your body's going to stop, period. So you don't want your body to stop. You want to move that body. That sounds like a song, isn't it? Well, but you got to move your body and stay mobile. Because once you stop, you stop. So don't stop. Stay moving. And I wanted to show you things and talk to you about scales, weighing yourself. You can count calories, choose the amount of calories that you are going to use that day, like I tell everybody, uh, you need to listen to your ghrelin hormone. If your stomach is growling in the morning, that's perfect, perfect. Because you want, in the morning, you want your uh, stomach to growl. That tells you that you consumed the right amount of calories the previous day. You don't want to go to bed with your stomach growling. You want to eat enough calories till your stomach is, your ghrelin, I can hardly say it, hormone is satisfied when you go to sleep. When you wake up, you want a deficit with that hormone, and you want your stomach to be growling, and that's why you know you're using that fat storage. And using scales really does not show that you're losing fat. Uh, you're losing weight. Weight consists of the bones, the muscles, the water you got inside. That changes. That fluctuates. So your scales can fluctuate, and it's infuriating to get up one morning. You look like you lost 2 pounds on the scale. Next morning, you look like you gained 3 pounds. So it's frustrating, aggravating. So my advice is not to monitor your fat loss by a scale. This is a belt that I've had for years. It's a good belt. One of the best belts I ever bought, and it's still good, and I still use it. This thing may be 10 years old, but I can see when I bought this belt, I'll give you a close-up. I've had to add 2 more holes on this belt. So I'll give you a close-up of what this belt looks like. This is where I was wearing it when I bought it. I started off here. I'm right here right now, and it's loose. I'm not ready to add another hole, but this is my scale. So get you a good belt and use your belt and your clothes as a scale, not the scale you stand on, but you want to measure your waist. Keep a measurement on your waist, and this is one of the best ways to do it. You can get, I got tape, measurement tape. One problem with measurement tapes, you always have to be in the same place, the same time, all the time to get an accurate measurement. So it can vary, it can vary an inch or two depending on where you've got it. If you got it around your waist, this shows 33 inches around right here. But I can move it up 33 and a half. I can move it down on my hips 32. So it all depends on where you put this sucker. So now it says 32, but I've gone from a 32-inch waist blue jeans. Now I'm wearing 30s. Go figure. So numbers will lie to you. The scale will lie to you. This belt won't lie to you. It will tell you the truth. Your clothes will tell you the truth. If your clothes are tight, getting tight, you're gaining weight. And you're gaining fat. Not just weight, just you're gaining. You know when you're gaining fat, when your clothes start getting tight. You say, well, that could be water too. Yes, they can be. But more than likely, it's going to be fat. When your clothes start getting baggy and you have to go to a smaller size, that tells you the truth. That tells you you're losing fat. And that's what you want to do. You want to lose weight. You want to lose fat. I am leaner uh, now than I was when I was 150 pounds. I was wearing my 32-inch pants. I'm still 150 pounds, but I'm wearing size 30-inch pants. Well, what's that tell you? That tells you you've gained muscle. So if you're gaining muscle and losing fat, that is what you want to do. And I tell you, you have to watch your calorie intake. If you're trying to get down to, if you're 200, trying to get down to 160, do 160 grams of protein, 160 grams carbs, simple. And get out and move. Walking is one of the best things you can do to lose fat. That's the goal, lose fat, not weight. So get out and walk. You can walk 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the evening. It all adds up. That gives you an hour every day. Easy. You can get one of those tracking devices if you want and do it that way. Monitor your steps. So once in a while, I'll do 10,000 steps. If I feel good and my back doesn't bother me, my shoulder doesn't bother me, I'll do 10,000 steps. If I feel good that day, I'll do 10,000 steps. But most of the time, I just walk for an hour. But bicycling doesn't hurt my shoulders, it doesn't hurt my back, and it pumps those legs. It pumps them up, especially if you got it in the higher gear. And that's where I keep it most of the time. Third gear on the front sprocket and seventh gear in the back sprocket. And I try to keep it there as long as I can. When I get an incline, I'll pump it down a little bit. But I pump like yesterday, I went bicycling. My legs were so pumped up when I got home. That you got to move that body. That body is designed to move, and you need to do it. So that's the advice I got to give you. Calorie wise, you need to find the calories that you consume, and your calories got to consist of your protein needs, your carb needs, and try to consume as much fiber as you can. Get some fiber that is good fiber that's low carb. So you get 100, if you can, like now, I buy, some people may not like it, but I eat raw broccoli and raw cauliflower, just munch on, and I eat roasted, an ounce of roasted not peanuts, but pumpkin seeds in the evenings, and I eat a lot of low-fat ground turkey, and I fix it the whole roll at one time. And so when I get my bowl, I put 100 grams of my turkey already cooked, and a serving of cottage cheese, because that's extra protein, and leucine. You need leucine. It's very important. And I fry 2 eggs when I want to drop some weight. I'm talking about weight again instead of fat. But that helps me control so I don't get 155. I'll stay at 150, and I monitor myself around staying at 150 pounds. So if like the other day, I was 148. That's a little low for me, but I look really, really lean, but I want to stay around 150, so I added another egg. So I'm doing 3 eggs instead of 2 eggs, and I'll eat that sometimes I'll eat that for breakfast. But a lot of times now, here lately, I've been doing my protein drink for breakfast. And lunch, I'll have my eggs, cottage cheese, and ground turkey. Dinner, I have my eggs, cottage cheese, and sardines. So, and then of course I had my cauliflower and broccoli lunch on that, and then I'll have my pumpkin seeds is the last thing I usually eat in the day. I'd sit around watching TV, just picking up one seed at a time, an ounce, just one seed at a time. And I get my walk in, and now I'm doing some bicycling. I've added to my cardio a little bit, and I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying my life. I don't work. I'm retired. Been retired for going on 10 years. Retired at 62, and do not regret it at all. I love being retired. I love doing whatever I want, whenever I want. I go on my motorcycle trips, and I'm living the best life I could live for myself, and I'm enjoying it. So now, next Saturday, Monday, I'll make another video. I didn't make one this past Saturday. This is Sunday. So next Saturday, I won't be able to make one. I won't be able to make one for 2 weeks because I'm going to be in the Philippines. So, 15-hour flight. Looking forward to that. But no, I'll be on vacation, and I'll try to get back with you guys when I get back. So this is what I'm looking like today on a Sunday. 150 pounds. Blood sugar's down to 93, and I try to keep my blood sugar down. Because you monitor your blood sugar. If your blood sugar is high, you're going to be storing fat. That's why a lot of diabetics are fat, and that's why they are diabetics, is because they're fat. So you start losing that weight, you can control your blood sugar a whole lot easier and a whole lot healthier, and you don't want to overtax your pancreas in producing insulin all the time. You get insulin resistance, your organs get resistance to the amount of insulin, and what they do, they want to give you more insulin. Your pancreas is killing itself trying to produce all that insulin, so and your organs are getting desensitized from it, so you're going to have to take that shot. And my mother, bless her heart, she got into her late 60s and found out she was diabetic. And she was so upset. I can't tell you how upset she was, because she knew that she's getting older. She's going to be taking insulin, and her blood sugar is out of control. And she knew that it wouldn't be long that she was going to die. She knew it, but she developed Alzheimer's, and she died from Alzheimer's in the nursing home. And she was 82 or 83, I think. But she started showing signs of dementia when she was at 68. So that's about the same time she started taking insulin. So monitor your, even though you don't have any problems with blood sugar, make sure that you don't. Like my insulin, it's gone, like I said, it was down to 88 the other day, and now it's fluctuating between 95, and it's unusual for it to get below 90. When it gets below 90, I know I've lost some fat, so I'm doing good. And I hope you guys do good. I had a great subscriber the other day from Iraq, and he is so motivated to take care of himself. He's 21 years old, and that is great. He sees what is possible, and this is possible at 71, soon to be 72, for anybody and everybody. I'm nobody special. I'm not. I have got good genetics. Genetics plays a big part, but even though you don't have great genetics, you can still have a great physique for the genetics that you have. You can still have good muscle tone. You can have good weight, no matter what your genetics are. Not everybody's alike. Not everybody is going to look alike. But you see, a lot of people that may look like they've got bad genetics when they're young, you fast forward 10 years and they look totally different. So when you're young, don't think you got bad genetics and give up and not try, because I've seen guys that look like me. When I was young, I was skin and bones. My brother always said, all you are is skin and bones and muscle. But I didn't have any definitions. I was a straight arrow. You could shot me out of a bow. I was so straight. So this is what I'm looking like at 71. And there's always hope for you. No matter what your genetics are, be the best that you can be for your genetics. And you, when you're young, you don't know what your genetics will be when you get older. So keep working on your skeletal muscles. These are what's going to keep you above ground a lot longer than not taking care of them. Thank you very much. Appreciate everything. Appreciate every comment and every subscriber. You go ahead and like and subscribe and do that. That helps me get my message out to more people. I know this is running kind of long, but I'm going to sign off now if I can. If this clicker works, it shuts it off. I don't know. It turned it on, but I don't know if it's going to shut it off. Thank you very much. Well, it's weird.